Oh where has my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? Oh where has my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh where can he be? I think he went down to the building site to see what he could see. And in his mouth was a globe so bright, I wonder what it could be. Where, oh where has my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh where can it be? Hey everyone, how is it going? We are live here on YouTube with a special episode of the Technicolor Mike B Show because today is National Dog Day. Yeah, we decided we have to celebrate National Dog Day. Wouldn't be a proper thing to just ignore man's best friend. So, how long have people been living with dogs? Well, they think that dogs were the first animal ever domesticated by humans. So all dogs, they say, are descended from wolves, but through domestication and breeding specific traits in and out of dogs, they look different from their wolf brothers. So scientists are still trying to trace the origin of those first dogs, but genetic studies suggest that dogs started to be domesticated over 25,000 years ago. Yes, 25,000 years. And I guess they found some skeletal remains of those early dogs that weren't quite dogs, weren't quite wolves. And they even found dogs buried in tombs next to humans, aged or dating somewhere around 1300 or 1400, 13 or 14,000 years ago, not 100,000. And an interesting fact that I did not know, that they in the U.S. we keep dogs as pets, and they are like part of our family. But scientists estimate that 3/4 of the dogs in the world are feral. They're living as wild dogs, just sort of living in the community or the village, and not really belonging to a household. So yeah, 3/4 of the dogs, and I think they're estimating there are 400 million dogs in the world. So 100 million of them live in houses with families, and the other 300 million of them live on the streets, fending for themselves, just the town dog. So yeah, so what are some dog trivia questions? How tall was the tallest dog ever recorded? Yeah, how big can a dog get? Well, they say that the Guinness World of Records recognizes a dog named Zeus, a Great Dane from Michigan, was named the world's tallest dog by the Guinness Book of World Records back in 2012. Standing on his hind legs, Zeus could stretch 7 feet 5 inches, and when measured officially in October of 2011, Zeus was 3 feet 8 inches tall from his foot down up to his withers, and they said like the withers is like his back, by his neck, shoulders. Yeah, so he was 44 inches tall, and unfortunately he died in 2014. So there have been other dogs since him that have taken on
the title of tallest dog currently living, but none have been recorded to be taller than Zeus the Great Dane. And another interesting fact I did not know, did any dogs survive the sinking of the Titanic? Yeah. Were any dogs on the Titanic when it sank, and did any of them live to afterward? So yes, they say that there are 3 dogs who survived the sinking of the Titanic. So the Titanic sank April 15th, 1912, and more than 1,500 people died in the disaster. They say that they know of at least 12 dogs that were on board the Titanic. 3 survived. So they apparently the Titanic was equipped with a first-rate kennel, and the dogs were well cared for, including getting regular daily exercise on the ship deck. And they were actually planning a dog show aboard the Titanic, but no, it sank before the show could happen. But they said that there were 3 dogs who made it off the ship, and they were all small dogs, and they were actually staying in the cabin with their owners as opposed to in the kennel. The first dog, Lady, a Pomeranian purchased by Margaret Bechstein Hayes in Paris, and they say that that Margaret wrapped Lady in a blanket and took the dog aboard lifeboat number 7. The other passengers on the lifeboat thought that she had a baby, not a dog. Another dog, Sun Yat Sen, a Pekingese belonging to Myra and Henry Harper. The couple and their dog were aboard lifeboat number 3. And according to J. Joseph Eggett, a historian and curator of the museum exhibit on the Titanic, said there seemed to be lots of room and nobody made an objection to bringing the dog into the lifeboat. And the third dog is another Pomeranian, this one owned by Martin and Elizabeth Jane Rothschild. And they said that Mrs. Rothschild hid the dog until the following morning, when those on lifeboat number 6 were rescued by the RMS Carpathia. The crew initially refused to take the dog on board, but Mrs. Rothschild insisted. Unfortunately, her husband, Mr. Rothschild, did not survive the shipwreck. So those are the 3 dogs that are known to have survived. And there were 9 other dogs that were documented passengers on the Titanic that are believed to have sunk with the ship. The story was saying that someone had opened the kennels to let the dogs out, but they really didn't have anywhere to go without someone helping them into the lifeboats. So here is our dog balloon for today for our National Dog Day, and our dog face, yeah, with that big puppy dog tongue sticking out of his mouth. Yep, so yeah, we're just celebrating National Dog Day, so until our next videos, see you later. Alligator, after a while, crocodile. Thanks for watching.